Things are starting to get interesting over in the United States as, of course, the Gold Cup reaches the semi-final stage. Who's gone through? Who's gone home? Who's going to make the final? We'll take a little look at all of that next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video today. We're looking forward to the CONCACAF Gold Cup 2021 over in the USA, and we're looking at the semi-finals, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, wait a minute, boys, smash your subscribe and keep your bang up to date with all things Gold Cup related, Blackburn Rovers related, football related. We're going to all here under one rooski. Goodness gracious me, it's starting to get nitty gritty now, of course. We had some explosive shock semi-final results this past weekend, of course, which saw the likes of USA, Canada. Who else got through there? Of course, Qatar, and of course Mexico joined the illustrious four there to go through, competing, of course, for the spot in the final. We'll talk about that in a minute. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons, and we have a new patron. Of course, a returning patron, Joachim Jakobsen, has become the latest member of the gang, boys and girls. And if you are interested in joining Joachim Jakobsen, make sure you check out those links down below. Patreon.com/Roosies. Big shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much. And of course, the domestic season is just around the corner. Of course, we've already started one league. But anyway, let's get the deep end then, shall we? Take a little look at, of course, the last results. Bring you bang up today with my picks and, of course, the prediction league. Here we go. So let's jump to the deep end then, shall we? And have a little gander then at, of course, the results that bring us up to this stage. So, righty then, let's take a look at, of course, the results and my predictions. See how well I did last round. Of course, I'm just being wide open here. They're all on the screen right here, right now. It's in a bit of a weird format, but we'll have a little look at it. Of course, on this left-hand side here is my prediction for, of course, the Qatar El Salvador quarter-final. Of course, the result is here on the left-hand side. Ultimately, yeah, comfortable win there. Well, not comfortable win, a bit of a thriller in the end over in United States as Qatar go through 3-2 on the end. Goals from Elmas Al-Ali. I actually got a couple of goals there. Abdel Hadim also got a goal as well for Qatar to give themselves a 3-0 lead before El Salvador decided to get into top gear and, of course, try to make a bit of an interesting match out of it. Joaquim Rivas with a couple of goals there in the 63rd and 66th minutes to make it a bit hairy. But ultimately, Qatar hold on to go through, of course, and will take on the winner of this game, which, of course, we'll talk about in a minute. Of course, next up, of course, was Mexico against Honduras. 3-0 win in the end, and I got the one bang on the flipping nose. That's right. Rodrigo Funes Mori, Jonathan Dos Santos, Oberlin Pina on the score sheet there for Mexico, giving them a 3-0 win and got that one bang on the nose. Into Sunday's matches, or / Monday, depending on wherever you are in the world. And of course, United States narrow win over Jamaica. Matthew Hopp in the 83rd minute, giving them a 1-0 win. Actually, went with a 2-1 win, which of course narrow margins there, so not too shabby. And of course, also joined through there was Canada going through with Junior Hoyler, ex-Rover there, Stefan Escuado, also on the score sheet as Canada go through against Costa Rica, which was of course a bit of an upset. So as of the 4 group winners, 3 of them go through. Canada the upset to go through to take on Mexico in the semi-finals. We'll take a look at that in a minute. I got myself 4 out of 4. What do you guys get then? Shall we? Let's have a little look at it, shall we? Of course, here it is. The guy at the bottom there, Ty Davi himself. He only got the 1, unfortunately. Asa Tom Stainer, James B50, Nadagem, Ojo 52, Omar Esquivel, I'm a Stringer, Iman Hussein, and Gaming Charlie also got themselves 4 out of 4. 100%. Well done to you guys. What has that done to the overall leaderboard? Now we're going to hopefully have no errors here, but here it is, of course, looking very, very pristine at the moment. Of course, Omar Esquivel with 24 points at the board. There's 1, 2, 3 points left on the offering. So anyone from Omar Esquivel down to Shane O'Donnell can technically still win this one. However, there are some technicalities in that. Shane O'Donnell will, if he needs to get all 3 of the remaining results right, and hope for Omar Esquivel to get them all wrong, and that will make him a joint winner at the end of it. If that's the, if you can digest that a little bit. As for the chasing pack, but it's all for fun in the end. It's all for fun. And of course, it was just kind of getting the wheels moving because the domestic season is right around the corner. We've got the EFL starting a couple of weeks. I might even have Scotland starting this weekend. I don't know yet. I don't know. I've got to see how things pan out because it's a pretty manic week this week, and I've got very little time to try and get things started. But anyway, that's the state of play in the leaderboard for this week for the Gold Cup. So here we go into the final 2 then, or the semi-final, should I say. If you want to jump in at this stage, you can do it right here, right now, by following that link down the bottom there, Cutley/Gold SF. That's right. So here we go. Let's remind ourselves of how we got to this stage. Of course, these are the quarterfinals. Of course, it was Qatar against El Salvador. Qatar going through. The United States did take on the Reggae Boys, and of course, they came out on top. And they set up this meaty encounter right here, right now. Mexico did go sidestep Honduras to go through to the semi-finals. Of course, Costa Rica crashed out at the expense of Canada. So here we go. Let's talk talk about, of course, the first game, which is, of course, USA up against Qatar. Now, these matches will take place on Thursday, the 29th of July. I haven't ruled out to watch along. I am actually dog sitting that day, and working, so it's going to be a little bit tricky to sidestep to do this one. Now, these two sides have been playing each other, of course, heading into this will be the first ever encounter, but of course, Qatar come into this pretty good. They haven't actually lost in the last 11 games. As the United States coming into this also without a loss in the last 7 games, actually winning the last 7 on a bounce. In fact, Qatar also winning the last 3 on the bounce after having a draw in the group stages, of course, early doors. It was a thriller as well. Speaking of the group stages, let's recap, of course, how Qatar got to this stage. Of course, they drew with Panama 3-3 on opening day. They did beat Grenada 4-0, also followed that up with a 2-0 against Honduras, and of course, that 3-2 win against El Salvador. They have been scoring goals, so they've scored 3, 6, 12 goals in 4 games, averaging 3 goals a game heading into this. Of course, as for the United States, also pretty good for themselves, but they haven't been banging in the goals. They have scored 9 goals, but of course, in one of those, they scored 6 against Martinique. Besides all that, they've actually had 3 1-0 wins, so that could be a bit of a major concern for the United States heading into this. They've been okay. They've been better than I thought they would be. And ultimately, I did predict a Mexico-America final way back when, but that was before I knew the squads. Now that's a mega factor when you look at the state of this, of course, because if it had like Pulisic and Co and Reina and all the familiar names and faces that we've grown to know and love for the United States, then I probably would go back the boys on this one, back the United States. But I've got a gut feeling on this one. Even Stevens for the United States, they are your favourites. 29-10 is your Qatar, and 94 is your draw, which means of course it'll go to extra time and penalties. And of course, quick look at the odds for the bling. They go outright 13-8 is United States. They are second favourites. Of course, Qatar are third favourites. I'm actually backing the guest nation here, Qatar. Been scoring goals for fun. United States a little bit sheepish in front of goal. It might not be one of those free scoring games, but of course Qatar have found the back of the net, and they're going to be an awkward team. I'm not saying they're the future of football, but of course they've come here to do very, very well, and they're doing very, very well at the moment. And I think that they'll have a big scalp on their hands, and the scalp is now. I'm not saying they're going to go win the thing, but of course I think they'll sidestep United States with this weaker side, of course go through to the final, which of course will be a massive coup for them. Already Asian nation champions, of course, with the cusp of maybe winning the Gold Cup as well. As for their opponents, who will it be? Of course, Mexico take on Canada. Of course, they met earlier in the group stages, I believe. Anyway, this will be the 6th encounter since 2008. 5 wins for the Mexico, no wins for Canada, and 1 draw. Of course, the biggest win was a 3-0 win, and of course, they've scored 14 goals, Mexico, compared to Canada's 4, which is about 2.33 goals a game, coming at you with a 0.67 goals a game ratio from Canada. Canada haven't won any of the last 4 matches against Mexico, and Mexico haven't lost the last 7 games. They come to with this, winning 5 of the past 6 games. We're only draw. We'll talk about their draw in a minute. But they did play earlier. No, they didn't play earlier in the Gold Cup. What am I thinking? What am I smoking? Who are they? Oh, the United States were with Mexico. That's right. So there's potential of that a final still to take place. But anyway, the last time played was a 3-1 win for Mexico back in the CONCACAF Gold Cup in 2019. Last time anything different other than a win for Mexico was all the way back to 2008. It was a 2-2 draw in the World Cup qualifying campaign in Canada, of course. As for Canada, they come into this on the back of a not bad group. 4-1 win over Martinique, backed that up with a 4-1 win against Haiti. They did narrowly lost to the United States, but they beat Costa Rica to put themselves right in the mix in this one. As for Mexico, bit of a false start against Trinidad and Tobago, beat Guatemala, beat El Salvador, and of course beat Honduras as well. Yet to concede a goal. That is absolutely humongous on this one. So they could go the distance without conceding the goal. Bookies odds are 50-8 on is your Mexico, 11-2 is your Canada, and 40-5 is your draw. The odds for the title, even Stevens is your Mexico. Of course, Canada are your underdogs at 10-1. Not conceded a goal. They don't think they're going to concede it here. 2-0 win. Mexico to take the distance. I should be wearing my Mexico shirt, but I've got a lot of videos to do. So, yeah, that'll set up an absolute zinger chicken dinner final between Qatar and Mexico, which will take place, I think, on the weekend of that. I think maybe the 1st of August, something like that. And again, hopefully we'll be able to do watch. I'd like to do both of these watch-alongs, like a double header. So, because I think they're actually quite tasty games. Qatar against the United States, there's potential for a shock there, and of course Mexico should beat Canada, but of course it'll set up for a banger as well. That is all I've got for you. Again, make sure you get your predictions in via this Prediction League semi-finals, of course, Cutly/Gold Cup, Gold SF, and there's the QR code. If you're lazy, just like this guy, of course, be sure to give the video some love, smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course pictures as well. And a big shout out to Jakob Jackson returning as a patron, as of course we try to look forward to the next season. Give the video some love, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Of course, the next one will be the final, and of course make sure you check out the previews and of course Cat's predictions as well. But until then, I'll see you soon, and we are out.